we're back. Howdy. Goodness. I also just realized I did not start a separate recording, so I'm gonna have to save the Twitch VOD from Twitch and then put that in 2 separate videos later for when I actually upload them to YouTube. Oh well, it'll be fine. Okay, so we are back, and we are back with doing some programming. That is the goal for the rest of today. I've already been sitting here for a while, so this is going to end up being a pretty long stream, my goodness. I might take a few moments here to post online that I'm still going. Do I care, actually? No. If people want to show up, they want to show up. Nah, I should still probably post. Still doing some coding now. Eh. We'll see if anyone actually does show up or not. I don't really care. Oh, script 1! Yeah. Okay. So, we did just get back to this, but depending upon what my dog would want to do, I guess what we want to do, you still want him to sleep. But now, of course, that we're back from the break, now he's actually being like, okay, no, I'm actually gonna get up now. We'll see. So I might have to actually take an extended break before I actually get into the coding, depending on what Mr. Dog feels like doing. What do you want to do, Scramble? I still want to hang out here. I want to do some programming stuff. Yeah. Yeah. No, he's not having more fun doing up here, huh? You then I'm going to do sleep. All you want to do is sleep if we're downstairs too, so it doesn't really super matter. Okay. Alright. So I think I am actually going to pause. Going to another mini short break. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. Yeah, just to make sure if my dog needs to do anything or not. So, not quite back yet, but I will be back soon. Okay, blame it on Doggle. Okay, I'll be right back. I just want to make sure so that he doesn't become a bother later. So, be right back. Hello, we're back. Okay, and I actually just remembered I did not update that stream title. Software. Okay. Let's get rid of some of these tags. .net. C#. That would be F. That's just fine. Okay. Done. Updated. Okay, cool. Because yeah, I completely forgot to update it before. Whoops. Okay. Ancient Patrol 2. I do not remember this minigame from Super Mario Party. But it's also been so many years since I've played it, so it's probably just on me not remembering. But honestly, I don't remember much of the side stuff in Super Mario Party as a whole. Excepting, there's this like one guy that could like make tunnels, shortcuts things. And I always liked that guy doing that. But that's not really side content. But at least it still had like the cooking stuff and like a cooking, not really compendium, but like a recipe book that you had to fill out and stuff like that. That was fun. Anyway, let's get into the actual coding stuff now. So we're gonna stop that for the moment. And we are going to put this, yep, to sleep. Ooh, that's a pretty background today. I'm not sure what it, I mean, it's rocks, or pretty rocks. I'm not exactly sure what this is, though. Mono Lake, California. Mono Lake. Termite mounds, is that what this is? Oh, no. Towers of tufa, a type of limestone that forms at cool temperatures, often underwater. Oh, so this used to be underwater, all of this stuff. But then the streams that fed into Mono Lake were diverted to Los Angeles in 1941. So now this is stuff that is underwater that is now above water. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. But yeah, I don't know. That's definitely water usage, water crisis stuff in California. I mean, that's a whole big discussion topic right there. But yeah. I mean, it's cool. At least now we get to enjoy this side for us who live on the land dwellers. But also being like destroying what used to be an underwater thing to feed a city. I don't know. Not feed, but you know, give water to a city. Pros and cons, I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna move in to not this. Coding time! Alright. So, I always like to start each coding stream by showing off the progress that we have made so far. And last stream was a big stream in terms of, I'm gonna lower the volume a bit more in the music. Yeah, last stream was a really big stream in terms of getting one really big feature done, finally. That I had been wanting to get done for a while now. And so this stream is good for... I don't know where I was going to take that sentence, but anyway. So this stream we get to show it off. I ended the previous coding stream by saying that the feature wasn't done. Oh, that still needs to be fixed. And that I had to figure out what was going on. Turns out I figured out what was going on. I was pretty dang close. I was just missing one small thing. And now it'll actually work properly. Look at that. These things resize themselves like they were born to do it. Yeah. Yeah, I'd figured it out. It is pretty much what I had said at the end of the stream, where the ribbon was trying to resize and like shrink down all of these groups, but didn't what am I thinking? But it didn't actually update the size of the groups after it shrunk down one of them. So it still thought that all of them were a bad size and kept trying to shrink all of them down. But now that's not so much the case. Now it actually does get a proper new size once a group shrinks down. And it's because I forgot one line that I did not actually put in. But now it actually does properly, does it, and doesn't go to extremes. Yeah. And of course now we have this little fancy thing so I can print out any sort of status things I want, which is nice. Ooh, excuse me. So yeah, this is the ribbon that we've got now. It includes the various buttons, including toggle buttons and menu buttons, which is pretty nice. They all have just one item. Item 1, item 2. I should actually fill something into these. Whatever. We have checkboxes. Checkboxes are good. And we have this little thing, which actually I have not hooked up to anything yet. And we have resizing, which is the big thing. Yay. Yeah. So, that is the progress we've made. All of these buttons have no icons, I just realized. I didn't just realize this, I've known this. But it looks odd without any of the icons at all whatsoever, especially once we start resizing things. There's a bunch of little buttons here that are not showing icons. Oh well. But yeah, and we got the contextual tab going on, and then this feature needs some further work, but whatever. Ooh, that looks bad. Wow. Anyway. So that is the progress we've made with that. I'm spending too much time playing around with this and not actually getting to something. Button page layout is selected. Checkbox enabled. What is it talking about? Oh, this. This button is supposed to change one of these checkboxes. But WPF limitation. Anyway, so yeah, that is the ribbon. It's already actually looking pretty nice. And we got a lot of stuff already pretty much working with it. So the real elements now is just going to be filling in some of the extra stuff that we still don't have set up yet. So if we were to... You know, I've always used Excel as an example. Let's actually try a different program today. Let's see what's in here. Okay. Let's use Visio. So, in comparison to what I currently have entered. I mean, I have all the buttons. I don't have a split button. That's the thing. But a lot of these things can be replicated right now, except anyway, let's not dive into the specifics. One big element that is missing though is being able to do the combo boxes and the where is there an actual text box somewhere in here? Great. But it's the combo boxes and text boxes. I'm sure if I select an item. Nope, there is no sheet. Textual thing. How? Okay, one moment here. I'm curious. What kind of contextual tabs do we have? Oh, if we go into shape sheet, maybe. Where is... Okay, no. Ah, that's what I was looking for. Oh, this also doesn't even have a straight up text box in here either. Interesting. Anyway, I could dive into that for a long time. But yeah, so the combo boxes is the thing that I need to work on, and text boxes as a whole. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the notifications because I also just realized I haven't done that. One moment, please. All right. Sorry about that. I'm back. Okay. Although one more thing I do have to do now that I have Do Not Disturb on is I want to make sure that I have notifications. Oops. This one. Cool. All right. Now you can actually see what the name of the songs are that are playing. Video has so many fascinating things in here, honestly. I mean, Visio is a good tool for like what it is actually built for, but it's also just, I don't know, fun to mess around with. But I think it is actually not a best example to show in terms of actually anyway. So rather than just messing around with stuff like that though, let's actually start to get into oh yes, this is a much better example. Let me hide the timeline and that's fine. A better example will be Microsoft Project. Even though, of course, I think the best example actually still is Microsoft Excel. But that's fine. I was tired of using Excel. So this is the part that I want to work on today, where you see the little combo boxes and text boxes that you can edit. And this one, it has a little label next to it and an icon next to that label and stuff like that. Or this one has a label above it. Yeah. So that is the part that I want to do. Although this is a pretty advanced thing going on over here, where you have the checkbox, and then and then a combo box with it. Although technically, actually, anyway. So this right here, this little section is what I want to get after today in my implementation. So that's the part we're going to start with. So now that all of that stuff is out of the way, let's actually get into doing something. Hi, Scramble. You want back under? I'm gonna still be here for a little bit. Hi, dog. Yeah. We just started with coding, so we still have more to do. Alright. And so with that, I do have some notes that I want to follow. Okay. Do I have written down exactly how I want to go about this? No. Of course. I think. Okay. So yeah, today for coding is probably not going to be actually that exciting of a coding stream, I will be honest. Today's coding stream is going to be a bit more of just getting stuff set up for future more exciting coding streams. But that's what it's got to be sometimes. Sometimes you have to get through the less exciting stuff to get to the more exciting stuff. Or making plans with friends at the same time. Let's save more of the plan save doing for later, actually. So yeah, today's stream will be an interesting one. So this is a thing that I had built previously, is this. So before even actually get into coding, I'm gonna spend a little bit of time actually even looking at what I've actually made thus far. I built the Ribbon custom control that I was just looking at, I think in part 1 or part 2 of the streams, and now we're currently on part 10. So there's been a lot of time between then and now. I'm gonna... Boop. Hi! This camera, it like slowly keeps tilting backwards. I need to update the camera that I use. Path title. Does this have... Is title... One moment. Okay, title is a thing. And it has show title. Okay. So then what I actually want to do is add on title display type. Or, wait a moment. Do I have show icon? Because here's the thing, is that I could just do show title and show icon rather than making a whole thing. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, never mind. I'm not even gonna do that. Excellent. Display size. Group, nope. Ribbon element size. Sorry, yeah, I'm just gonna, before we even get into anything at all, I'm just gonna spend a little bit of time just reading what I've made. Large size and large icon. This will take up the entire height. Some controls may not have a or some controls, such as RibbonTextBox, this may not do anything. Actually, no. I could make it do something for RibbonTextBox. Ooh. That would be exciting. This is the actual whole checkbox here. Yeah, okay. Why? Oh, because of the visibility. Okay. Okay. Actually, no. Here's what I'm gonna do. Ribbon checkbox. Get or set the size we use for this control. When the group it is in is not compacted. For ribbon checkbox, the only valid values are ribbon element size small and ribbon element size icon only. All other values will be treated as ribbon element size small. Okay. Okay. Whether or not you use the same value, this size will only be used when the parent group is compacted, meaning that a smaller space should be used. Oh, okay, now let's reword this. When the parent group is compacted, it'll request all controls within the group to use its compacted size. It's standard size. I will do that. A compact. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna change this to all right. Yeah, so exciting. I've mentioned in previous streams that this stuff here that I'm currently working on, this stuff in the green and gray text, this is called XML doc in So what this does is this describes the various things. So I just wrote the descriptions for standard size and compact size. Standard size being the size of the element when it is standard, or in most cases, and then compact size, the size of the element when the parent group is being compacted, which is probably a lot of words that doesn't make a lot of sense without context, but that's fine. But yeah, so this green and gray text helps with explaining to other developers what exactly all this code does, or explaining to future me that is looking at this code later and just being like, what is this? It is, in essence, a type of comment, a type of code comment. But this one's just a little bit special because it actually ties into the program here, Visual Studio, so that when you actually put your mouse over it, it'll actually display the actual comments you made, so that you can do it on a little tooltip, which is cool. And I also pull these to actually build the documentation online for this library, which is also fun. And I need to do that for 1.9.8. I need to update the documentation. Oops. I have to think about what I want to do for... Anyway, that's fine. So I do need to spend time actually going ahead and filling in the comments, the XML doc for all of these items here, not just these two here. And especially doing it in all of these other controls. Yeah, clearly, as you can see, I have not done this yet. However, for displaying a control within a ribbon group that isn't one of the pre-made controls. Other than any of the pre-made controls in this namespace. Okay. Yay. But yeah, it's a thing and it helps. I don't know where I'm going with that. But yeah, that's the thing that I'll have to do is fill in all of this stuff for all of these other things before I actually finish this. But it is not really an exciting thing to watch or to do on a stream, which is why I actually haven't done it yet, because I've done all this stuff on the stream. But this will be some cleanup stuff that I'll probably do once we actually get more of this stuff done with the ribbon. But for now, this is what it is, and it's actually pretty fine. Okay. All right. Yeah. So this here is going to be used for displaying some other stuff that makes no sense without context, and actually it's just such a generic thing. Anyway. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. Okay. So the reason why I went down this little rabbit hole is because this, for the checkbox, right now the checkbox does not care at all whatsoever what you put into these two things. I'm going to change that so it actually cares only if you put an icon only. All these others, it's not going to matter what you do for the checkbox, but if you set it to icon only, it'll only display the little check thing. I think that's nice. That'll be a fun little feature. So let's find visible. Okay. Okay. Next, does this have an is compacted? It does. Why do the controls have a compact order? Oh dear. I might get rid of that. That's something to think about later. Okay. Rathner. Rather than standard size. Generally, this shouldn't be set manually. Instead, the parent ribbon group will set this for controls when the group itself is being compacted. Okay. Anyway, that's fine. In other libraries, this might be a thing where it's changed to internal, but I really don't like that. And that's an issue I'm actually running into a lot with Avalonia, which is a UI framework that I'm currently trying to build all of this also in. But I'm really having an issue with Avalonia putting a lot of its useful stuff, or anything beyond just the core base stuff. I don't know. A lot of its internals are set in such a way that anyone outside of Avalonia can't really access it, which generally is kind of a thing that is needed and is not really so much a bad thing, but it is very annoying when you're trying to do certain specific things and you cannot access anything without going through a really convoluted roundabout way that is very prone to being broken. Anyway, I could talk about that for a while, but I'm not gonna. Path is standard size, value icon only. And then path compact size, value, oops, nope, is compacted, false. Okay. One more, except now this will be the compact size, and the is compacted is true. Cool. So now we've added on that feature, so that if here. Oop, what happened there? I don't know. Okay. Let me find a tab that has an actual no, let's go with this one. If we change this headings to be only a icon, oh, I have to build it up first. All of these notes down here, one moment. Yeah, all of these notes down here, this is where it talks about the XML comments that I was just talking about. Oop, over here. This is where it's telling me that all of these I've not written yet for all of these things. So again, that's the thing I'll have to get to. But there will be now a few less errors, such as in the checkbox. Progress. But yeah, look at that. Now, it only has the checkbox here. But then you can set the tooltip to say headings. Do 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 do. Oh, let's make that a little bit wider. Yeah, look at that. Now it is just a checkbox. But yeah, cool. But that is not actually what I want to do with this control. So now if we go back and see this, now we put that thing back. But anyway, good with that there. All right. So that's a fun feature that I'll now get to actually add on. What did I change here? Oh, that's fine. Add icon only support for ribbon checkbox. Oh, I just remembered something. In the past, I've actually had to like increase. Whoa, that's too much. Oh no. Let's do that. That way it's actually easier to read on stream, because I actually only realized that recently, that it's like, maybe this isn't the best to actually read the code. But this side panel here, I can't do anything about that. I don't think I can. Anyway. So, as mentioned in the little PowerPoint presentation over on the other side, or the other corner, that all of this stuff is open source. So here, now I'm working on actually putting it up open source and uploading some of the code that I'm doing. Are these changes that I just made? That's what I mean to say. Now, when you set the ribbon checkboxes, standard size or compact size, icon only, it'll only display the checkbox itself, not the whole, and not the text. This could be useful in some scenarios, although I couldn't imagine what. No, when it comes to contacting the group or certain specific UI layouts. Yeah. And as for this, add no icon property to Ribbon custom control to go along with show title. Okay. Okay. So that's the progress that I had just made done thus far. Done. Alright. So now we're going to actually move on to the actual stuff that I want to get done today, which is going to be... Goodness, so many of these things. Look at all of this. Let's hide the checkboxes. Where's custom control? Here it is. Is it gonna be messing with this thing? I should actually test custom control. But for now, what I'll do is... we'll actually do this. Better property, opacity, target name CC, value 0.8. That's not even actually the thing I want to edit, is type title. What do you mean target name is not found? It's right there. I'll actually rename it part title, because that's actually the better name. Oh dear. I might just do this for now, just to make it happy. I don't know why it's being upset with that though. Whatever. Actually no, I will just keep it like that. It really should just be able to just be templated parent. I'm really tired of it not being that. There we go. Okay. So now we're gonna do that. I'm not going to dive into the specifics of why I changed those things. Why is it upset with this though? Target name property can be style setter. What? Control template triggers. That was the issue. Oh boy. I had put that code in the wrong spot. That's why I was being upset. Anyway, part title CC. Yeah. So I'm not gonna delve into why I changed those things. It's just really annoying. Not exciting lower level stuff with the UI library that I built my UI library on top of. But suffice to say, I had built a different workaround way to make things happen, which is a lot more code and a lot more annoying. But the actual proper way should be doing what I have right here. And so I'm tired of using the workaround way. I just want to do it the proper way. So that's what I'm gonna do. Gosh darn it. Alright. So, what I did now here was I just made that so that could be a thing. Small icon. Image style. Style, target type X. Type image. Same deal here. Except this one's going to be changed to show icon. Okay. So here's the other element. Okay, that. What did I do for ribbon button? I changed its height to that. Ribbon button min height 24 instead. Okay. Because here's the thing, is I want to support both this, where it has the label to the left and an icon with it, and also this, where it has a label above it. Although technically what they could have done was just made a separate label, and then just have this with no label whatsoever. So it looks like the label's above it, but these are actually two separate things. That's also very possible. But I'm not gonna delve into that. Also, very random question. Is there one moment here? I'm gonna go down a rabbit hole. No. Okay. The answer to my question is no. And I'm gonna move on. I was curious to see if there was a new file format for project, because obviously with Office 2007, all those moved over to the OpenXML format, docx, xlsx, pptx. Visio then moved over to, I think, also the OpenXML format. I don't think it was in 2007 though. I think that was in 2010, or it might have been 2013. So it became VSDX. But Project, it seems their file format never made the jump, which is interesting. Also, I like that the extension is MPP, which I can only assume means Microsoft Project. And if that is the case, then I find that very amusing. Anyway, that is a side tangent. I'm going to name this actually also a name, being art icon. Cool. Wait, no, that doesn't do anything. Actually, no, I should have said with that. Yes, property opacity value 1.0. Yes. Cool. So for right now, this thing is limited to only being this size and this height right now. What do we want to do for making the other sides work? Anything? Do I want to do that right now? That might be a future me issue. Yeah, for now, before I go down too far of a thing and this ends up being super sidetracked, no, I do want to do it. I've changed my mind. I'm gonna do it. But to make that work, I have to determine what makes it set the size that it is right now. Small party. One moment here. Okay, here's how this is gonna work. Whoa. We're gonna do this as min height 24, but I don't understand. And this will have to be something. Okay, so how it works is that it is just hard-coded heights. Gotcha. Oh, definitions. Oh, definition. Height. 0 right now, and then row definition height auto. Oh, height 24. You know what? No. 24 auto. And then this is going to be named row part main row. And then what we're gonna do. Alright. This is where we're gonna get to. Wait, data trigger? I think. Equal to large. Then I'm just going to copy this. I'm going to change this instead to compact is compacted false. Cool. So what I'm going to end up doing, this is going to be fun, is we're going to set a lot of various things. You know what? No, this one is always going to be 24. I don't even need to mess with the row at all. Instead, what I have to do is move CC down to the next line. Wow, okay. Content. Setter, target name CC, property. Actually, no, I need to do it the other way around. Grid, row, value 1. That way it's actually in its own grid. Oh. Oh, it's already defined. Now here, this is what I'll do. And actually, no, I can't. Height 24, vertical. Oh no, okay. Can't do a content. mind then. Okay. That means I will have to give this row a name. Okay. Row. Part. Main row. Okay. That's fine. Oh, this is gonna make this a lot more complex content. Huh, I forgot about that feature. Okay. So now we're gonna do oh dear. Alright, I'm going to that I actually have a note for myself. Move content down to its own row if the size is large. Okay. Luckily, I didn't even have to do any coding to make it happen. It's just, well, I mean, yeah, not like actual C# coding. Instead, all I just have to do is just edit this, which is always nice. Because it also means that any behavior that I put into here means that other people are then able to modify it if they don't want it to do that, which is actually quite nice. And that is a reason actually why, because I could, if I really wanted to, just dump all of this stuff into here and just have it all controlled by code, how the UI looks. But doing it this way, where the UI is in its own separate file and built in its own way, that makes it a lot more flexible for other programmers, others to come in and modify the UI to make it whatever they want it to be, without having to dig in really deep and do a lot more extra work. Height. Target name. Part, main row, value 0. So that's actually going to be what that is. Yeah. Because this way, what this does now is that if there is no text and if there is no icon, then the actual content, which in this case is the combo box, could actually take up the whole height of the ribbon if one wanted. But that's not what's happening here and now. Okay. There we are. Excuse me, I have an itchy eye. And it's one of those things where if I keep itching the eye, it just makes me want to itch it even more. Arr. Okay. I've set that twice. Also, here's the thing. I'm gonna set that actually not true. It really depends on what the content in here is, if that's focusable or not. Ho ho ho. Anyway, so here's a fun thing. Now that I have this thing, the Ribbon Custom Control set up, I'm gonna, I wouldn't say cheat, but I'm going to take a bit of a shortcut here. That's the best way to put it. Because I have the button, I have the checkbox, I have a menu button. I could sit here and then build RibbonComboBox, IntegerSpinner, or I can use this RibbonCustomControl and just put the thing in here and make it a lot easier on myself without having to do a lot more extra work. I like this idea. Is there anything else that I need to add on to here to make it work? Okay, I will do this. Get or set the large icon to use with this control, or Ribbon Custom Control, and all controls that are based on it. This property actually does nothing, as the large icon is never displayed on the ribbon. Instead, only set small icon. Cool. Excellent. Yay. So, this is now where I get to be a little bit sneaky with this. Except I'm gonna do one more thing. RibbonContentControl. That's what I'm gonna do. Rather than calling it RibbonCustomControl, I'm gonna call it RibbonContentControl. Oh, it actually updated it here. I was not expecting it to. That's great. All right. Let's do that. Cool. Why is this set to 0? Oh, whatever. I'll fiddle with that later. Okay. Probably because I actually could set the padding to be there. Cool. Anyway. Finally, I'm going to come back here, and we're going to actually rename this to Content Control. I want to call it Content Control rather than Ribbon Custom Control, because I feel like Ribbon Custom Control will give the wrong idea. Not necessarily by itself, but when I start to use this as a shortcut for other things. So speaking of using it as a shortcut for other things, let's do that now. All right. So this is going to take from the Ribbon Content Control. I like this already. Oh my gosh. Right. Okay. So then, with that done, now the important thing is going to be exposing the combo boxes proper things here. Actually, rather than using this, but I'll do. Okay, bye Scrabble. Firefox. Oh, hello, wow. What the heck is going on? Okay. Everything okay? Okay. I don't know what just happened there. Except I do know what happened. Well, no, not really. That was weird. Anyway. What is style typed property? Oh. Interesting. Okay. Anyway. Hey, Scrabble. Welcome back. Okay. Alrighty. So the controls that I really want to display here is going text. Why is there a text property? Not too far. Text of this currently selected. Oh, interesting. Is gonna be these here. Is dropdown, is editable, is read only. Maxed out dropdown height. Selection box item. What the heck? Oh. Different from selected item. Ah, that's gonna be a thing actually in general that I'm gonna have to build. Oh, not build, but just expose. So I'll actually have to go to selector and make sure I expose these as well. Cool. All right. Well, let's get to exposing, I guess. That's not necessarily what I meant to. Anyway, I'm not gonna say anymore. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna make my own version of every single one of these properties here, and also every single one of these properties here, so that a person, when they use RibbonComboBox, can just directly edit those properties, because then what I'm gonna do is on the back end right here, I'm gonna hook up every single one of those properties that I made my own version of. I'm gonna actually hook it up to these, specifically to this. And so to do that, we're gonna use this tool, and we're gonna use something called binding. Oh, there is that. I'm just gonna rename this to setup. Oh, yay! And then we're gonna do that. All right. So to do that, I'm gonna have this over here. We're going to do this. Except I'm gonna make this a lot. Thanks. Make this a lot narrower because we don't need it that wide. Okay. And then we're just gonna go down the line. Starting here, is drop down open, is editable, is read only, and fill this in. I'm gonna have this visible, or ha ha ha. Sneaky, sneaky. Excellent, now I have to scroll down. Okay. But then again, I want to change the width. Okay. Excellent. Yes. Perfect. Alright. I've actually never used that feature of Windows 11 before, and it actually, when I get it going, is pretty alright. Pretty neat. So, the first thing we're gonna do, expose the properties from the base combo box as its own properties. That's this class's own properties. Then we can bind to these with binding in the setup control method. Except, fun thing, I might not even use this at all. We'll see. Public is dropped down, I believe. It's not going to tell me here. It is a boolean, isn't it? Yes. Bool is dropped down. Open. Yeah. That's. Oh, shoot. Oh, I am going to use this. Okay. Is drop down open. The real thing that I'm going to modify here is going to be combo box is drop down open property, add owner. Ribbon combo box. Okay. Oh. Type of ribbon combo box. New framework. Property metadata. Cool. Actually, I might just keep that there. Alright. Because if I go back to 100%, yeah, that's fine. Alright. So, what this is doing here is I'm actually hijacking more stuff from the combo box so that it actually makes it easier for me to make this binding later, and it makes it easier for others to also use the binding. But anyway, that's the first one done. Next one is editable. I believe this is also a boolean. Yes. Does it tell me what the default value is? Do they set a default value? Default is false. Excellent. Alright. Copy. Paste. Oh, no. Paste. Oh, actually, all I have to do is just this section here. And then bam. Except it's going to be the is editable property. Excellent. All right. Oh, that's right. These need to be set as read-only. Okay. Yeah, excellent. Okay. And I guess that's the convention we're going with, where we're keeping this on a separate line, even though it actually really doesn't need to be. But whatever, I might fix that later. In fact, yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Do that. Yay! Alright, next one is read only. So it does kind of become a meme of people saying that coding is just actually a lot of copying and pasting. Yes. Yes, it is. It's read only false. Cool. Alright, now we get into something that isn't a boolean. Bool. Max drop down height. It is a double. Does it have a default? What does this tell me? Nothing. Excellent. I'm gonna do that. I assume that's probably what it's wanting to do. Then we get to do boop. Excellent. Alright, next, selection box item property, which is an object. I don't want to even set a framework metadata thing at all. Selection box item. Goodness, that is a thing, and it is an object. So object. Cool. And then we're going to paste selection box item property. Cool. Next, selection box item string format. I think that is of type string. Type string. Yes. Okay. Selection box item string format. Oh my goodness. Oops. Okay. Does it have a default value? No. Also, this is really? Oh, it's a get only property. I might actually just comment this out then. Okay. That's surprising. Is selection box item also a get only property? Oh, that is the wrong thing. If it is, then I might... It is. Okay. What I am actually going to do is combo box. It is a read-only property. Excellent. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I'm still gonna go ahead and... No, I'm not gonna. If these are only get-only properties, then I actually genuinely don't care. At least here and now. Maybe in the future I might change my mind. Oh my gosh, I keep clicking on the wrong thing. That's get-only. Should preserve user-entered prefix property. Yes. Okay. And the default value is false. Okay. That's exciting. Okay, I'm actually going to rename this to... that for now. Just so I don't get myself mixed up. Okay. I'm just gonna rename this to base combat combo box. Sure. Oops. Oh dear. Okay. Boy, oh boy. Okay. Yes. So thus far, I think all we're ever gonna actually get done today is just making the combo box happen. But I did also get to get the Ribbon Content Control all set up and running like it should have been. 9. I clicked on the wrong thing again. Alright. Next one. Stays open on edit. Bool false copy. Alright. Boop. What happened there? What the heck was that? Oh, I know what that was. I remember. Oh well. That's the thing I'll have to recall. Make sure I remember is the thing that happens. Okay. Text property. Okay, let's not click that one. Is this get only? Nope, it is get set. Okay. Text. String. Boop, boop. Copy. And then this one again, we're gonna do combo box text property, add owner, this. Excellent. Alright, so then that is all of this list done because I skipped over the read-only stuff. Although maybe later I might re-add those back in, we'll see. But for now, because I skipped over these 3. If I wanted to add those in, how would I want to do that? I think it would have to be via making a new read-only property. But then how do you... Also, I just remembered something. Sorry, one moment here. This is something that is going to bother me until I finally remember how to do it. .com/about me. I'm gonna update the link thing up here to rather than saying my Okay. I'm just gonna have to move this by myself. Good enough. Okay. I just want to update the link that is at the very top right corner of my stream. So that rather than saying at Jakebird, I'm just gonna actually put the link so that people can go here to learn more about what social things I have. I'll probably update that more later. Anyway. Okay. So, we have all of these done. Next is all of the item. Ew, hello. The ribbon is a selector. That's what they have. Okay, well, I mean, similar enough, I guess, because my thing is based upon a selectable collection, which is my version of a selector. So, fair enough, I guess. This isn't... Oh, okay. I don't need attached properties. Those don't change. The default value is null. Alright. Excellent. Well, that is one that is needed. Is synchronized with current height. Bool question mark. That is not a question mark. The default value is null. Excellent. Okay. Then I get to get rid of all of that stuff, and instead we'll do selector is synchronized with current property, add owner. Yes. Alright, selected, unselected. Can you add owners to routed events? Public static routed event selected equal to selector selected event. You can. Okay, that's fascinating. And I assume, yeah. Unselected is equal to selector unselected event add owner. I don't know exactly why I'm doing these. But why not, I guess. Actually, no, I can't because of go from this, so I can't also do this and selector. Yeah. That would have made things too simple, too easy. So that's fine. Okay. Instead, what I'll have to do is combo box. Oops. Combo box selected. What? Oh, wait a moment. This isn't used here, is it? It's an attached event. Oh my god. All right. Gotcha. I don't care about attached events. That is precisely the element I do not need. I don't have the selection changed event. Public event selection changed event handler selection changed add. Actually know how this works. Add handler. Oh, that's what it is. Remove that. All right, cool. Great. So then that means that I can do selection change, or actually invoke. Nope. Raise event. Oh no. This uses a different type of system Windows controls. Okay. I don't know why you need that to not be there. I mean, my concern is that it's gonna pull from the solid shiny white. No. Okay. This one it did though. Okay. Raise event. Has to be. Alright. Are there any other? No. Question. Added items, original source. Okay. Fun. All right. Question. This takes from routed event orgs. Wait, is this the... I don't think this is the... Nope. I wish... Do I not have the source mapping? Or do I need to go... Hi. What updates? Oh, what? That's new. You know what? I will deal with that later. Maybe I'll take the survey. Not at the moment. Thank you, though. How does it get... How do you set the original source? Or does it just get automatically... whatever. I'll think about that later. Okay. So these, I know, are both get set, and get set. System component model bindable. What is this? Typically used for binding. Okay. You know what? I don't know. I don't know what that was all about. Is value... Shoot, I selected the wrong thing. Does value path also get set? Yes. Selected value, does that get set? Yes. Excellent. So all of these are all get set. So let's just add them in. Selected index. Now this one is an integer. And I believe the default value should be -1. Yes. That we're gonna do this, and then selector, selected index, property, add owner. Selected item. This is an object, I believe. Oops. I'm not gonna set a default. And that one. Are these all objects? No, this is a string. Oh. But selected value and selected item are both... Okay. Okay. Alright. Fine. Copy. Alright. So that will do selector, selected, item, property, add owner. Yes. Selected value path. For some reason is a string. I don't know, I've never used this property before. So I don't actually really know what it does. That's fine. That is not me. It is not for me, I should say. The final one is just going to be selected value. This is an object again. And I'll just put it there. Excellent. And even though technically, yeah, I can get rid of this, I'm just gonna keep it there because, conformity. Cool. This is going to be another thing where I'm gonna have to add on summary, the backing, routed event for C selection changed. Oops, selection changed. See the related event for details. Although, there is no details. It's empty. That's fine. Okay, so next, that's all of these, because I don't need unselected, I don't need selected. That I got set up, these I got set up. These two, I don't have anything for. Is this, that is an attached property. Okay, so the final bit here is going to be actually setting up all of these bindings. Which I don't recall exactly how I do binding. One moment here. Okay, that's pretty simple then. Alrighty, stat binding. So now we get to go down the line again. Is Dropbox down open. Property. New binding. Source is equal to combo box. Path. Oops. Path is equal to new property path. Name of is drop down open. Okay. There. And now we get to go through and do these over and over and over again for each one of these other elements. The next one is editable property. And we get to do that. Yeah, here's dumplings, huh? Oh goodness. That's our neighbor. There's dumping around with furniture or something. But it's fine. Okay. Alright, I don't need those. Should be preserved, enter in prefix. And then finally, stays open on edit property. Not finally. One more. Text property. Text. Excellent. Next, so that's all of these done here. Now we have to do these 4. All right. So we'll come back to selector. All right. And actually, that's not 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So next is synchronize with current item property. We'll do that. Then select it. Oh, what happened there? Okay. Selected index property. Select. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Selected item property. Selected value property, selected value path property. And then we get to do that. That. And that. Okay. So, that was a lot of work for something. I don't know. How? Okay, wait a moment. What about the items property? This has items. Oh, from items control. Okay. I need to go one layer deeper. Items control. Oh, goodness. Are you done getting your barks out? There's nothing really to be barkins at, but I know you like to do the barks. Okay. So, we have to go one more layer. Oh dear. Dang it. Okay. I think for right now, I'm not going to actually go ahead and do all of this. I will do all of this off stream because we've already been sitting here over an hour of me doing this. So essentially what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be doing this again, but now with this whole list of properties here, which is gonna take a while. And that's not exactly gonna make for fun stream content, but here's going to be the result. Is if I come in here and I do test 2, do. Okay. So if I do ribbon combo box title combo, and then I give it a name, ribbon CBB. It's not gonna render right now, is it? Oh dear. Okay. That's questionable. Okay. I know why. Okay. Okay. Alright. Just that annoying thing. That's always so annoying that I have to sit here and do that every single time. But okay. Wait a little bit. Do. Waiting. Yay. And I'm also gonna set fill icon to false. Alright. And also no. And also no. Alright. Then we're gonna come into here and I'm gonna do this. Ribbon CBB combo base combo box items. Add item 1. Item 2, item 3, ribbon CBB collected index is equal to 0. Alright. So we come here to the ribbon. Oh, didn't actually set this. Whatever. I'll have to mess with that. I don't think it did two-way binding. I think that's the issue. Okay. Anyway. So yeah, now we have an actual combo box in the ribbon. Obviously, this still looks just like a regular old combo box and not exactly something special like this little thing here. But that's okay. Because I haven't actually properly set a visual style for them to make the combo box look different and look more something more like this rather than like that. So having it as it is right here now is fine. But yeah, so that is a combo box. That might not have seemed like much of a shortcut, me doing all of this stuff that you see right here. But in reality, what this shortcut does is it allows me to circumvent adding any more extra stuff over here. Because instead, we're piggybacking off of the UI code that I built here for RibbonContentControl. And so that means, let's see right here, that I can sit here and do RibbonComboBox, RibbonIntegerSpinner, RibbonDoubleSpinner without having to add any more entries over here, which is going to be great because it would have been a whole big ordeal. Oh my gosh. Big ordeal if I actually had needed to enter every single one of these in here. I've already had to enter in all of these and all of these thus far. This file's already massive as it is. So any extra stuff that I can avoid adding in here, I'll take. Doing all of this like manual finding and back-end work of just like copying over things and like making it happen again is definitely annoying, but it's not actually that bad. And I'm actually just gonna do this. Because it'll probably help with making things happen that I want to make happen. Excellent. Close that, start it again. Because now if you start the ribbon, you should see the first item selected automatically. In theory. We'll see. So, in some ways it might not seem like much of a time save, but it really is a save of work. Yeah, first item selected automatically. Excellent. It will actually help me a lot, because again, I get to avoid this thing here. So, net positive. But yeah, I'm not quite done here because I have to go through and add in all of these properties. Pretty much all of these. There might be a couple where I might be able to skip. Woo. Skip them. Ugh. Not that one though. No, my goodness. What is text search? Oh. Okay. That's actually pretty cool. Anyway, I forgot that that's the thing in WPF, and that's actually a pretty cool thing to have. But that's fine. So I will do all of that stuff that we're talking about here off stream so that we're not sitting here all day while I go through even more items. Because especially, this is a lot of items. Can I skip this one? No. Great. This one I'm pretty sure I get to skip because it is just a has one. What is the point of this? Technically, I can make my own version of that, I guess. Whatever. Alright. No, I don't think I'm gonna. I don't know. Maybe if it's requested. But that's fine. We're gonna move on. So this is actually already good progress here. And we'll do that. And so I'm pretty satisfied with that. So, yeah. The Ribbon combo box is here and almost ready to go. So that's excellent. And that means that all the stuff that I made to make this combo box work, I'll be able to make a text box work. I'll be able to make these spinners work. And who knows what else I'll want to throw in there. Probably just those. I want to add on a slider, actually. Yes. So that will actually be a thing I do want to work on. But again, I'm going to do all of that off stream. So that's good enough progress there. Yay. But for now, that's actually going to do it for this stream. Good progress was made. I'm happy with that. So I will be done here now. For now. Did it actually save the... It did, except for this. Okay. Convenient. Excellent. I'm gonna move on to the ending here. Sorry, my mind is in various different places all at once now. But yeah, for those of you who did come by, I thank you for... That was a thing. Yeah, for those of you who did come by, I thank you for coming by. It was nice to hang out with some people. That was great. And for that, I don't know. I guess that's all I have to really say. This was fun. This was great. I'm glad that I was able to get both some gaming stuff done and also some coding stuff done. That was good. So, that is gonna be the end for this stream, though. So, thank you for coming along. I don't know when I'm gonna stream next. I never know when I'm gonna stream next. I actually had in mind that I might stream this weekend for a while, but I only announced it like a couple hours ago. Oh well, that's alright. But, yeah. Anyway, for now, this is gonna be done. So, I hope you all have a good night. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye.